Okay, so we're gonna wait until the going. Oh, okay. Here we go. Shadow.
Hi.
Hey, Shadow. What was this hi? It was a hi, hi,
Hi.
hi. Yeah, hey, hey. Hello there. Yeah.
You want a freaking negative hi? Hi.
That was it. Let me try that. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Sorry.
Hi,
Everything's so
bitch.
depressing. Yeah. I hate everybody.
Next
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Everything's so lovely. I hate all of you. Yes. Hey. Hey, everyone.
hate
Yeah.
everything about you. I don't give a shit.
Okay, so coming back to the
Oh, that was
normal. Okay, so coming back to normal. Okay, so
Hello,
right now,
Lucifer.
yeah. Okay, hey Lucifer. Okay, so we are waiting right now for Nathan.
Hello.
Right now, Nathan is right now probably going crazy about
Introducing
his
himself, yes, it's me time. Hammer me on the head. The bonks.
the bonks.
Give me the
Yeah,
head
bonk.
pats.
What?
No, the chunkler. Don't forget
He
the chunkler.
really loves to get all the spotlights, so give him some time, bro.
A lot of you really wanted this really disgusting thing of a creation to come to life, which I'm literally holding a bread on a plate with jelly beans on top, and it's nasty. I'm looking at it right now. I promised you guys that I will make the bread, and the bread shall deliver. And here I have the bread. And to prove it, I also took a picture so that you all won't deny that this is not truthful. So let me show all the people out there the bread. How disgusting. By the way, this was all your doing and creation, so I hope you're all satisfied. It's gonna be a nightmare for me. I never had such a disgusting thing in my life. Besides the pineapple pizza, but this is on a whole new level, man. But hey, we're gonna doing it. Here it is, everybody. Look at that. Would y'all probably seeing this and be like, whoa, this guy's probably got a screw loose, and I'll tell you what, you are right, because this is a monster. This is not a sandwich. This is a disgrace.
I don't know. Ask him. I don't know why he's torturing himself. To be more.
yes,
to
I'm
be
sure
fair,
Nathan would love the
corroding
jelly bean
food, okay?
sandwich.
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
The thing
Maxine.
is, I'm the person that definitely not gonna do anything that's included with eating specific weird stuff.
Yes, I don't
because
want random shit in my
Or
stomach.
anything that has to do with with hurting my body.
Exactly.
Well, to be more precise, the thing is that I'm not gonna eat any kind of weird stuff because I have a very sensitive belly. So if I actually eat something that is gross or anything that is really bad or something like that, it's not gonna go well
Instead
for
of
me.
freaking eating random stupid mashups, I'd rather eat poison straight up.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's extreme.
Okay.
Well, probably
That's an
the
interesting
worst
point,
thing
okay.
I had was a ranch cola.
Ranch cola, what is that?
Ranch, dude, ranch.
Ranch, yeah, ranch
gravy,
cola.
The gravy.
Disgusting.
ranch.
Disgusting.
Yeah, that's
Ew.
definitely gross. Yeah, that's probably
For
really
charity,
gross.
lol.
I won't lie. It almost made me throw up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so you know what, Lior, you have something to tell about the Minecraft stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'll talk about that until Nathan will
If you
come.
had a
and
Gamer
decide
Subs
the rest of his
collab, what
premise.
flavor would you make? Oh, either grape, strawberry, or lemon. You guys choose.
Okay.
Or maybe a mashup of all three.
Wait, make a one of what?
Oh, Alexandria asked me if I had a Gamer Subs collab, what flavor it would be. So it was like picking my favorite flavors, like strawberry, lemon, and grape.
Understand what I don't really understand what is Gamer Subs exactly. Is it like an energy drink powder or something?
Yeah, I think it's an energy drink powder or something. Yeah.
Okay, so Leor, what was your want to talk about Minecraft? Do you have your chance right now? Because
Who wins
Nathan's
Goku
gonna take his time.
Saitama?
Okay.
Go to the podcast. We can. You know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. Let's do the podcast, and I'll just continue eating this monster. How about that? I will still answer.
No.
It will just make it worse.
No.
No, that would be very
Nathan, I
interruptive.
think you should
don't
mute
want-
yourself
No,
until
no,
we're
no,
done. I think you should mute
please,
yourself.
no.
I
Please.
cannot
You're right.
edit a freaking YouTube video with your eating noises in the middle of each.
Just off the stream is just eating a sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you know what,
And
Nathan?
the
We're
title
gonna
will
do
be
either
Nathan
stuff.
ate a disgusting
Wait.
sandwich and we all judged him for it.
Okay.
Okay, Nathan, you have two choices.
done,
Or
I'm
you
done.
finish
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
You finish it? You finish it?
Yeah. Oh god.
Thank God. Okay.
No, I'm not finishing. I just took 3 bites. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I can't finish it.
Okay.
First of all, get the fuck away from me, Brett. Thank you. You are banned. You are banned out of my stream. First of all, unless people donate $200 more for charity, then I'll
Brad,
do
how
it.
dare you?
Fuck that, Brett. So, note to self, I'm a chef.
mean
I'm a
bread.
chef, and I made a bread with butter, cheese, ham, jelly beans, and pain and suffering and all the above. So, it's tasty.
Yeah.
Tasty, painful.
Don't have any you need to think about it. We can go for anybody else that have someone.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a couple minutes. This
Okay.
will take a while.
Okay, so just
No
start-
problem.
so start writing your top 10. So I'm gonna start with okay. You know what? Let's be more precise. Who have already the 10th place in mind?
I do have a 10th place.
Okay, so Shadow, you don't have. I understand, or you.
No, I have. I do
Oh, you
have.
have.
I do
Okay, okay. So
You do have, yeah.
Okay, so I want to start with Shadow. I actually want to see what Shadow's 10th place.
We have Luigi's Mansion, the first
Oh,
one.
really?
The first one.
that's a good one.
Oh, really? Why
That's
is
a
that
nice.
That's a good one.
That is the best one out of all the Luigi's Mansions, by the way.
Okay, what's the reason it's in
Very
your
true.
10th place? What do you- Okay,
I love the ghost busting shit. I love Luigi. He should have the entire Mario franchise. Fuck Mario. And in the first Luigi's Mansion, the variety and art style of goats is way better than the second and third one. But
Oh, really?
But the second one has the better ringtone for the Nintendo DS that he got, and that's
Oh, I have that as my ringtone at some point.
I have the
it's
ringtone on my
nice.
as my ringtone on my phone.
I had that like for a couple months. I had that as my ringtone.
I still have it
Yeah.
to this day as
It's
my
good.
ringtone.
Yeah. Oh, really?
It's good.
Yes.
It's really good.
It's really
Well,
good.
I only finished the first Mario Luigi Mansion. I actually didn't play the others games, but I heard the others are good. But I heard
All of them are good,
so
but the
far
first
that
one is the
best.
legit one, and the art style and everything still gives the real spooky vibes instead of the cartoony in your face.
but yeah, they went
ghost vibes.
cartoony at Luigi's Mansion 2. Now, this might be a shocker, but I'd say my 10th place is Marvel Rivals.
Really? Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Oh, it's on your
I
list.
had to put that as
Fantastic.
my 10th because there's so many games that I like, but
Fair
at
enough.
the moment, I'm really enjoying Marvel Rivals.
So, number 10 for me would definitely be Marvel Rivals as well.
Oh, really?
In comparison
okay.
to god level amount of games I have. So,
Ends up
okay.
that Marvel Rivals is not on my list at all.
My 10th place is Near Automata. Actually, the reason I actually, the reason I actually picked this game and I put this in 10 is a really great game, have a really awesome story, and I like that how it's got improved compared to the previous game. They definitely improved a lot of stuff when it's come to the combat, the music especially. It's amazing that this game have one of the best music ever. And I really enjoy the fact that this game is much more easier when you actually want to get the true ending compared to the other game that you have to get all the weapons in actually to get the true ending, which is kind of annoying.
Kineo Pet.
What?
Kinito Pet.
Yes.
What's that?
Mina doesn't play the one. I hate Kineo Pet.
Yeah, he sucks.
He is-
Why is he on your
He's
list?
so fake.
Why is it on your list? Why you pick it on 10? What's on your 10th? Well, what's
Because he
on your 10th?
suck.
And why is it on your
No.
list?
What's
And
on your
why,
list?
though?
It's favorite games, dude. It's not about if they are bad. It's actually they can be really good games.
That's why. I mean, he sucks, but he does. He is very scary, and that's the point of horror games. So I guess it's good as a horror game.
so it
Okay.
sucks, but it's good at the same time. That's what you're saying, because it's a
Okay.
horror game.
Yeah.
Number 9. Oh, that's a tough one.
Nine.
My 9th would probably be Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
Oh, really? Why Resident Evil 7? Why Resident Evil 7?
No.
Resident Evil 7 is my favorite Resident Evil game. Because, well,
Nice.
it's absolutely horrifying, and when I used to be able to stream, that was like my main game I streamed, because at that time I was like a horror game content creator and stuff like that, so Resident
really?
Evil 7 was a really good game, and the reason I placed it at 9 is because there's just been some other games that I've really enjoyed more.
7 is a really good game, and it's what I think I really like about Resident Evil 7 is the fact that this game actually bring back Resident Evil to the map, because back then Resident Evil didn't do well. Just for context, just because of Resident Evil 7, it looks like this franchise is actually going into the right direction. Hopefully, it will continue in that good direction. Hopefully, and yeah, I really agree with your opinion about this, Mr. Hero. It's really good. Do you have some more to continue with what you want to?
All I'm gonna say is, if you're planning to play Resident Evil 7 for the first time, hold on to your hats.
I have Hollow Knight.
Oh, really? Okay. Why is on
Nice.
in your 9? Why is a very good choice, by the way.
Yeah.
Why you pick that? Why you pick that on number 9?
Well, I wanted it definitely on my list. I started off being on second place, and then I found better games than it.
Oh, so
Wow.
Yeah,
so
but still, Hollow Knight is a very well made game. It doesn't have a proper story explanation, but it's still very well made. Very lovable characters. I
agree.
love the combat. That is basically the
combat
main
is-
thing. I love
Yeah, the
the
combat is definitely
upgrades
good
that you
stuff.
have to find first to upgrade and stuff like that. Like the minor details made this game so beautiful, especially the areas and the
I
music.
agree. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with your opinion about Hollow Knight. And what's good about Hollow Knight is the fact that you need to actually get good in this game.
Yeah,
you
get
cannot
good.
have any kind of help or stuff like that. You can actually understand how
But
to play
also,
this.
the game being so hard made it go lower on the list.
I can understand that. Yeah, I can,
An easy number 9 probably would be Skyrim V with the special edition. And the reason I put
Skyrim?
that. The reason I put Skyrim, it's because even though the graphics are a little bit outdated, and the fact is, even till this day, that game, considering it's an open world RPG game, there's so much memes going on around it. Like the bugs that are in there, it's not to the point where it will soft lock you. It will just create like some funny content stuff. There's so much things you can do in the game. You can upgrade
agree.
your shouts. You can upgrade
Yeah.
armor. There's a lot of things you can do to keep yourself occupied. That's what I like about
I agree
Skyrim.
with that, yeah.
Even though the only
great.
thing I put it at the bottom of the list because of the graphics being a little bit outdated, because I kind of prefer the more modernish like pop out graphics more than the classy ones. But even though even though the story of it wasn't that mind blowing, because the story cuts out as soon as you join the castle and it just stops, and then it's up to you whatever you go. So the story does cut out. But the exploration just never ends up being boring. You're always going there unexpectedly. You encounter a dragon. You can do so much stuff in it.
I agree.
It's lovely.
I agree. My number 9 will be also very interesting also for Mr. Hero here, because my number 9 is actually Resident Evil 4, the original Resident Evil 4 actually, and
okay.
yeah, and the reason that I'm picking the original Resident Evil 4 is because Resident Evil 4 original have a lot of stuff, a lot of bosses that you're actually fighting. I really like the corny humor that is actually being used in that game compared to the newest one that kind of make it much more horror, although it is great. I'm not saying it's not. It's just because it's much more fun like that. It felt like a lot of fun. You felt like the action was quite enjoyable in every moment that you have to deal with any kind of monsters and stuff like that. So it felt very fun and very intuitive how you're doing your stuff and all that. So I think this game is definitely a testament of its time, and there's a reason why this game is being ported to almost every console imaginable, including PC and stuff like that.
Ninth place, me side.
Me side. So you
Me
say?
side.
Oh, so you
Oh,
say?
that was a good one.
Okay,
That was a good horror.
Me side.
Yeah.
Me side. Yeah, I actually heard
Interesting
a lot
name.
of. Yeah, I heard about this. It's a really. I also saw clips of it. I heard it's a really good horror game. So why it's actually?
It is.
So why is Terraria? So why is Terraria is much more better than Me side?
I just like creative games better.
Number 8 would be Monster Prom.
Monster Prom. Oh,
Monster
okay.
Prom, the first one.
Oh, really? So
Yes.
why you pick that one for 8?
I love the freaking humor and the body jokes and shit like that.
Okay, so
Very
why it's
lovable
better?
characters. I love the inside out jokes and the harsh humor, the insults, the casual bring over of fuckery. Let's say it like that.
I think I would probably go. So I said Skyrim. The other game I would give is probably a game which is from Lord of the Rings. It's called Middle Earth: Shadow of War. I'm not sure if you guys heard that.
Oh,
It's a very
really?
And the reason I put it that way because the graphics, they are phenomenal. Even if the game is slightly less outdated than Skyrim in terms of graphics wise. But what I like is the Nemesis system.
My 8th place is actually a game called Onimusha 3 Demon Siege. Is so
The one you started recently.
yeah. It's so the thing
Really
is,
that good.
yeah, it's a really good game. It's a really good game. It have if you for this, but the reason I actually like this game is also that we have good combination of action, story, and also have a lot of puzzles in between. They're not very complicated. They're very easy to understand, easy to solve, and I like how they also got with just going and just making sure that the time and also using a time travel stuff in the game, which is in other games can be kind of bad, specifically in other type of games. There are games that I know how to do it, like Chrono Trigger and stuff like that. But what I like about this game is specifically that how they're making the story to be more connected to reality. Hello. I really like about how they did it, the connection with the story, and also how they continue the story. Although the second game have no connection to the third game, it's only have connection to the first game to the third game, which kind of wild, but who cares? The combat was definitely
Okay, since you mentioned time travel,
yeah.
does any of you know a game called Time Splitters?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I absolutely do.
Never heard of it, to
I
tell
do.
you the truth. What is
Yeah.
it? What kind of game is it?
It's a
It's a
first
total
person.
mindfuck, but it's awesome.
Yeah, it's a first-person shooter game.
It's very
Okay.
old though. It's very, very old.
Yeah, it's
I believe it's for the
Fair.
PlayStation 1 or something.
yeah, it was an EA game before EA become the infamous EA that we know this far. Yeah.
8th place. Let's see. In 8th place, I'm gonna have to put Terraria.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Why?
Why you pick Terraria?
Well, I mean, it's a great. I like the creativity they offer and the variety of bosses you get to fight, and just generally all the feeling of adventure in the game. The only annoying thing is that it's in 2D, and I wish there was more 3D.
My number 7 will probably be Skate 3.
Skate 3.
Skate 3.
Oh, really?
Skate 3?
And why?
Yeah.
Yeah, why is
I've
that?
heard of that.
How is it better than a Lego game?
Yeah.
So the reason I put Skate 3 as my number 7 is how I first became a fan of Jacksepticeye.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, that
And
makes
plus,
sense.
playing it, you can do like a lot of tricks, and it's just a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And also the Hall of Meat mode, where you literally just have to jump off these really high places and basically try and break every bone in your body. It's quite fun.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
But that
that's
sounds like fun.
Yeah,
yes.
it's
Such a
definitely
good game
fun.
that was.
Yeah.
such a good game that is.
Oh, that's
And
a
it
good
also
stuff.
made me a Jacksepticeye fan, so
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
that makes it even better.
Okay, Shadow, your turn. So what is your 7th place?
One of my favorite Legend of Zelda titles, Minish Cap.
Minish Cap. Oh, I actually
That's
I
a
heard
very
a lot
good one.
about- Yeah, I heard a lot of people talking about this when it's come to Zelda. Why you pick that, and why it's better than the other games in your list when compared to? Well,
It is
in their seventh
basically
place.
about the fantasy in it. You have the little Minish, like the little elf figures, and you shrink down, have to learn the language. You get to basically
Just like me.
climb the clouds at some point in the
most of them
game.
sounds
You
like
get
Mario
to
games at this
to
point.
fidget with so many things. You can these puzzles where you have to go shrink yourself down, go back up, steal and fix up boots. You are part of two worlds at that point, and nobody knows about it. And the fantasy behind it is beautiful, and I love the graphics.
Okay, so why
Nice,
is
that's awesome. The more
I feel
games,
like you're right.
to be fair, I think that's not the matter of writing down. I think the problem is when you have too many games,
Oh, Mr. Radio,
it becomes very difficult. The more games you play, the more difficult it becomes to rate them down. I think what I would go with
I have so
in
many
this
games
case,
that I wrote it down within 2 minutes, bro.
you know what?
2
Yeah.
minutes.
I
Yeah,
think
exactly. 2 minutes.
I think in that case, I would probably go with a game that it's called. I'm totally stalling time because I'm trying to remember the name.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah.
Crap.
Hurry up.
I try to remember. I think I would probably go with Dreadout. Dreadout 1. Dreadout.
What is Dreadout?
Dreadout is a mindfuck of a horror game. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you play as this Japanese girl going to this really crazy high school. And basically, this is like a Fatal Frame. And what it does, you're in this ginormous abandoned school, and there's a lot of spirits going on, ghosts, creepy stuff going, even like pigs, which are huge and possessed and all that, demons and stuff like that. And your objective is, the only survival is you have a phone and you need to take pictures. That's it. That's how you defeat them. You take pictures and you survive. It's basically the same concept as Fatal Frame, where you have a
Yeah,
camera.
I was about to say that. Yeah,
It's pretty much the same concept. The only thing that I like so much about it is that the old styling of graphics blends in perfectly with a game like that, because it's a horror game and it puts you off guard so much.
So for number 8, I'm gonna go with Lego Indiana Jones.
Oh, okay.
More.
Okay, so my 7th place is actually Final Fantasy VII 12, Zodiac Age. Yeah.
12 specifically.
Yeah, 12 specifically. Yeah, most people actually will. If you ever ask people,
Wait, Final Fantasy 12 is the online one, isn't
no,
it?
no, it's not. I actually finished this entire game mostly by using ultimates, and just absolutely just because you can just do automated combos and combos and combos, you can actually just do it for so long in a way that you can actually just destroy boss without even fight them directly, which is absolutely crazy. I actually did it so many times on this. And people that watch my stream on this just saw how many times I just used it and just absolutely cheese almost every boss, including absolutely just because you can just do automated combos and combos and combos, you can actually just do it for so long in a way that you can actually just destroy boss without even fight them directly, which is absolutely crazy. I actually did it so many times on this. And people that watch my stream on this just saw how many times I just used it and just absolutely cheese almost every boss, including the last boss.
In my 7th place, let's see, I put Terraria at 8, so I'm gonna have to put Portal 2 at 7th.
Portal 2. Interesting choice.
Ooh, good choice.
A very nice game. I heard a lot
That's a good
about it.
game.
Yeah, I love Portal 2. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
It's a puzzle game, and it's a really nice game.
I don't like
it's a
puzzle
puzzle
games
game.
It
too
just
much.
annoys me though that it ended. They didn't make more story to it, because I feel like there could be a lot more story.
Every day I'm struggling.
No, we're gonna have to do it. Number 6,
You have to do it.
Plants vs.
have to.
Zombies Garden Warfare 2.
Ah,
Really?
Oh, okay. Okay, really?
Okay.
Yeah, I recently started playing that game again.
Actually.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, if you play Garden Warfare 1, it's really good. Garden Warfare 2, I absolutely love it.
Well, I would have put Final Fantasy IX on it, though I haven't played it myself yet. I only would have put it there because I know my boy Vivi is in it. So I had to put Final Fantasy 13
Oh, really? Why 13?
because my wife would lightning.
Oh, just that's the only reason? That's the only reason?
Also, I see myself a little bit in Hope.
Typical.
I love the Afro
Typical.
guy. I named him the Afro guy. That's his nickname.
Typical.
Okay.
Typical
I love that dude.
waifus.
He was
That's
such
the
a
only reason.
vibe. I love the story. Also, Snow and his girlfriend can go fuck themselves. I don't give a shit about them. And
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Anyone who's a fan of those, please close your ears. Thank you.
I hate horror games. So the fact that I listed a horror game better than a Skyrim, it's because of the dark story, and it probably was the first ever horror game that kind of inspired me to play other horror games ish. Let's just say that, even though I suck at horror games and I am terrible. What do I choose? What do I choose?
Decisions.
Decisions.
while you're mentioning horror games, how about Mogeko Castle?
Nah, I didn't know. I think I know what I might go with.
Yeah,
I think this is number 6, right? Yeah, number 6.
Number 6. Yes, number 6.
Number
Yeah.
6.
I think because I have really phenomenal games that I'm gonna put them top 5. So, just to play it on the safe route, I'm gonna go with State of Decay 2 as my number
State of
6.
Oh, really? Okay, why is
And-
that? Why do you pick it on 6? Why it's on 6?
And
Why
the
it's
reason
better than
it's
that game?
much higher than any other games like Skyrim or horror games, because it's a very hugely game in terms of like an open world game where you have different maps to choose from. You can set the difficulties. It's basically a zombie survival world where your objective is the more difficult you make it, the more difficult would be to find materials to survive at your base.
My number 6 is actually Xenoblade 3. Xenoblade 3, for me, I think is definitely the best Xenoblade games of all times. Until I will play Xenoblade X, I will going to stick with saying Xenoblade 3 is the best. And the reason for why I think first of all, why I picked this game and why I think it's better than all the others. One, the reason that it's one of the best Xenoblade games is the thing is that the story is definitely much more impactful. You have a lot of feelings, you have a lot of funny stuff, funny moments, a lot of great chemistry with all the characters. I like all the stuff that they did with all the characters, and also connection to the other games. They have a lot of connection to the first and the second game, which is great.
Number 6, I would put Minecraft.
Minecraft? Oh, okay.
Minecraft, alright.
Okay. What is the reason it's on number 6?
Cause I love the options for creativity. They're like a lot more than Terraria. I mean, like I said, I would like if Terraria was 3D and Minecraft is basically
Technically 3D.
yeah.
Everything in this world is temporary.
My 5th would be Sonic Unleashed.
Ooh. Really
Okay, interesting choice.
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
And the
Wow,
reason
why-
I picked Sonic Unleashed is because it was the first Sonic game I ever played.
The entire series of the Tales of series, but I will have to pick one, so I'll have to go with Tales of Cilia because that one is basically the first one I played. I have I hold high regards of it. Also, the story it tells and the meaning I took away from it had the greatest impact.
And I think number 5 would probably be Devil May Cry 1.
Oh, really?
Specifically.
Why the first game?
And I think the first game had a really fantastic, epic, like, classic music for back in the days. I really loved the music, especially the final boss music. The final boss music was masterpiece, in my opinion.
I agree. Yeah.
Especially
the final music.
the whole battle scene was phenomenal. It wasn't as difficult as I hoped for what it used to be back in the days. It was hard, Although
Yeah,
Devil May Cry games got way harder the more you played than the
they
other,
do.
especially
They
Devil
do.
May Cry
Yes.
2, and we're not going to talk about how crappy 2 was, because a lot of
2
people
is
complained about it.
garbage. I was
Everything
actually not expecting. I
was
was
good.
actually not expecting to actually say Devil May Cry. I thought the other games will arrive, but interesting to see that you actually did play Devil May Cry.
I freaking love
you
Devil
have
May
something in
Cry.
common.
Okay, 5th place. I actually changed it while we were talking. Actually, I was actually thinking about either it will be Ratchet and Clank, Cracking Time, or Tales of Vesperia. So I decided that my top 5 will be Tales of Vesperia, and there's just so many stuff to do, and the characters are so lovable. I like the combat. Although the only thing that kind of annoying with about it is how to get the super attacks. The super attack can be quite tricky to achieve, and to unlock them is kind of annoying sometimes because you have to get the specific item to unlock those levels when you actually get to the specific. But beyond that, the story is definitely superb, and the gameplay is definitely helping it a lot. It's really easy to get. It's really easy to understand. And what is much I like about this game is the fact that it's making sure that you understand how to play the game.
No,
I specifically liked the Tales of Vesperia because of the darker story plots, like Yuri not being liked, him being basically wanted at the beginning, escaping, probably kidnapping the princess, and then the attitude of nobody else is gonna do it, I will have to do it, I have to be the one that has to murder someone.
Yeah, that's what I like about this. It have its own dark tone compared to the other games in the series, which is making the game much more interesting and much more reliable to actually understand and just get it. It just kind of feel some kind of connection.
Go, Bestie.
Fifth,
Leon?
please.
Fifth place.
What?
5th place.
Fifth place. Fifth place.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Decide.
Are you
Your
sleeping?
fate is in the.
To wake
Your
you up,
fate is hanging.
princess?
You've been sleeping.
I'm actually also, in the meantime, while we're doing this, I'm also working some college stuff.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
Good
Fair
point.
enough. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And
So
so, this matter, so yeah.
okay. So you have a 5th place.
Yes.
Okay.
My 5th place would be Genshin Impact.
Oh, Genshin
Alright.
Impact. Oh, really?
It is a
Okay,
very
why is that?
lengthy game, but it has a good story.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, it has a good story, although it has its moments when the story can be quite but it has its stuff. I think the combat in this is very nice. The fact that
Yeah,
you can
I love Genshin, but I feel like it could be a little bit more. You know.
More story, less
agree,
side
yeah.
quests, please.
yeah,
Not
I
just
agree.
that. I mean, like it feels like it's missing a thing, a certain something. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it.
All right.
I see. Okay.
My 4th place. I have had a lot to think about this one because I did want to say like the Skylanders games, but if I had to pick one to put at 4th place, wait, oh man, I just realized if I put a Skylanders game here, I won't be able to put another Skylanders game higher, or would I? Or does that have to be like one specific?
One
Well, either
specific.
way, you have to pick one.
Yikes. Okay. Alright, that changes my plan completely. Number four. Screw it. My number 4, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Not the Skywalker Saga.
Okay.
The Complete Saga.
Okay, all right.
Wait, you mean the Skywalker Saga?
No,
No,
the
complete.
yeah,
Those are two
the
different
original
sagas,
one.
bro.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so
How about you like it?
And the reason I picked that one is because it really started my side of loving like everything about Star Wars, and it's the main reason I started watching the movies as well.
Shadow, your turn. It's the 4th place.
On
Fourth place.
4th place, we got Omori.
What? We didn't hear you.
Omori.
Honey?
Oh,
Mori.
I know that game.
Amori.
Omori.
I've never heard of that one actually.
Mori? What's that?
You never heard of Amori?
I think I remember.
Yeah, I love Omori. Omori, I
Omori?
really resonated with the main character of the game, by having the character and the game itself made you feel the emotions. It had a psychological horror bit vibe to it, which I'm very fond of. And it really talked to about a lot of psychological issues, like the long staircase when you are very full of fear or shit like that, or things that you keep in the back of your head but try not to reveal to yourself and keep to like cover it with something in your head that you don't have to think about it, or you have to fight against yourself to get somewhere, shit like that. It was very much in depth. Also with the fantasy world and the real world difference, and that you try to cope, the coping mechanism. It covered several things in one game, and that is, they made it so in depth and so well. It really fascinated me a lot.
I think number 4, I would probably go with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. That one I would probably go with.
Interesting.
The reason I like it,
First Dragon Ball game we heard so far.
that game is insanely fun RPG game because it takes place of the story from the actual anime that is replicated into the game beautifully with a little bit minor twists. And it is a full-on RPG game. You find enemies, you level up, you start evolving your abilities, your Kamehameha, and much, much more. And the best part is you can do so much things in it. Especially, you can also fish, by the way, which I've never seen Dragon Ball fishing. It's the most funniest mechanic in the game. Just literally, he just pulls. Yeah, he just pulls out a fish, and then he just kicks the fish in the middle and just claims the fish, and he unlocks his god level Saiyan mode. And that's where shit gets very interesting. You unlock God Saiyan mode, and then you start getting the really hard battles. I'm talking like more than level 100 boss battles, like over level 100. So imagine the grinding and stuff.
9,000!
So it gets really cool.
Someone had to do it. Someone had to do it.
Animation is fantastic.
Okay, so in 4th place for me is Jack 2. For those who don't know, Jack, there is a franchise called Jack and Dexter. It's a platform game.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a platform game that was released only on the PS2, and you can actually play it on the.
I think I know what game you're talking about.
That's a good game, man.
Yeah, you have you can actually play it on PS4, PS5. It actually bring all the collection of Jack and Dexter already on the PS5. You can actually play all of them right now. And there are actually everybody will, if you ever ask somebody that played the Jack and Dexter collection, one of the Jack and Dexter games, they will always say the first game, but actually for me it's actually the second game. The second game is actually, I prefer much more how they did it in the second game, because the second game is definitely a product of its time. Is definitely in the part when they all trying to get all the characters to become edgy and stuff like that. It's definitely, if you play those kind of stuff, it's definitely almost every character become edgy in that time. And whatever I like about what they did with Jack with the character, they actually make him they make it edgy, but it actually making much more interesting.
At 4th, I will be putting Zero.
Zenless Zone Zero. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Of course, not surprised. I had a feeling you're gonna put that.
Okay, so why it's better than Genshin? Why is it in the 1st place?
Obviously, he's putting Honkai as number 1. Watch that happen.
We'll see.
Watch that happen.
We'll see. Don't spoil Nathan. Don't spoil
Watch that
Nathan.
happen.
Don't spoil Nathan.
Shut up, Nathan.
No assumptions yet.
Shut up.
Yes, go. Yes, go. Lior. Yes.
Okay, let me speak first. You love let me speak. You never let me speak.
Speak.
My God.
Speak.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't want
Wow, so feisty. You want my sandwich? Would that motivate you here? Let me put some extra mayonnaise for you.
Me.
And take the sandwich. It's got peanut butter. I put peanut butter and mayonnaise.
Okay.
Maybe you can shove that sandwich up your butt. Let my bestie talk. make my list.
Okay, no problem. Okay, Mr. Hero,
Okay.
what's in your third place?
My
Yes.
third on the list is Mastrobot.
Astrobot. Oh,
Ah.
Okay, that's okay. That's
I
a good
thought
game.
it would
That's
be
a
your
good
I
game.
thought it would be your
Respect- you know what? You know what? I'll take it back. That's still a good game. That's still a good game. Respect.
why
Okay, respect.
Why is it on your
Respect.
first? That's actually interesting on my part. I actually thought it's gonna be your first place. Why it's not your first
Yeah, I
place?
think
Oh,
so
hell no.
too.
Oh no, hell no. I have something even better for my first.
Oh, really?
But the reason I picked Astrobot for my third game is because, as challenging as it is,
Yeah.
the platforming is just phenomenal. And
I agree.
the variety of
Yeah.
PlayStation characters that you can collect as bots, and also
Yeah, that's
the
cool.
unique levels as well.
Well, I
Hot
think
take,
that,
Black Myth Wukong is overrated as hell.
Well, that's your
Yeah,
opinion.
I said it.
I mean,
I said it.
Never played
Really?
it. Would
I've
know.
never heard anyone say that before.
yeah.
Also,
I said it.
for the first impression of Wukong, I was like, monkey. I don't like monkeys.
Okay. Your opinion about it. It's actually a good
First
game.
opinion. Monkey.
But that's more
Yes.
biased. But wait a minute, that's more biased.
Yeah, that's what
biased. Like,
yeah.
but in all sense, like forget the fact that you don't like monkeys. That's fair.
The third on my list, I would say the entire Pokemon franchise. But I'm gonna go with the one that gave me the most emotional influence of all time. I replayed it so many times, and I had to cry at the end each and every time. It is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky.
Interesting.
Interesting choice. Okay, so
bestie.
Okay, so what is the first place?
It's on the
Why
third
is that?
place. It has a very, very deep place in my heart. I grew up with this game. And the characters are very lovable. I freaking love the art style. Like, just my type of fantasy world type of thing. With pixels and all that shit.
Well, I guess number 3, which it was the game that made me actually probably cry and just mind blown from enemy design, and considering how long of a game it is and how beautiful the styling is, that would probably go for Tales of Arise.
I
think
knew
that's number 3.
Alright.
I knew it.
That
As soon as you
game,
said that, I knew it.
that game was beyond incredible, and it was one of the most annoyingly challenging games ever. I freaking loved and hated at the same time.
But it
Well,
was
I
very
do
satisfying.
have to add my opinion to that game. I
What
was
do you
very
think?
fond of the story at first, with him having a mask and like, I forgot all my shit, what I do, who I am, blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
then beautiful woman, freaking princess, I simped for her. And then the main character is simping for her as well. I love that. And then when
then
the mask
everybody
started
simps for her.
coming
Also
off,
say
I
shrimp.
was
Don't
like,
say totally the S
no,
word.
just no. Leave the fucking mask on. Leave the fucking mask on. I don't like this.
Okay, that's your opinion about that.
Yeah.
My turn. Okay, so third place for me is Devil May Cry 5, actually. It's Devil May Cry 5. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, I thought it would be your first because you like Thunder so much.
Yeah, well, that's the point of this ranking stuff. It's the surprise stuff. In the end, I thought that Devil May Cry have definitely much more enjoyable gameplay because you have 3 characters you can play, and with those, although you have, and after they add the DLC of Virgil, you have 4 players you can play.
Okay,
Bestie?
so number 3 would be what? I'm here.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
Number 3 for me would be A Wuthering Waves.
Wuthering Waves. Ooh,
Oh, flipping coins.
interesting.
Flipping
Okay.
coins. Wuthering waves. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I personally love Wuthering Waves. The art style, the story, the overall content is just amazing.
When I started the game, it was this laggy version when I started. and I just gave up on it.
Yeah, understandable.
But now I
Yeah,
have
but
it
now
on
we
the
play it on the
PS5, and
PS5,
I
so
will
it's
have to
easier.
get into it. I will
Yeah,
have to get into it on the PS5.
Yeah, the PS5 is actually working really well. I really enjoying it so
Yeah,
far.
that's why I moved to playing these games on PS5 because it's a lot easier and doesn't catch a lot of space
Yeah.
on your computer.
Okay,
Yay.
awesome. Why?
Let's lag.
Okay, so why is in the third place and not in second and first? Why it's third?
I think you know why,
I see.
Waifu?
but I'm not gonna say it because I want you to have the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Waifu? Your waifu?
Maybe, maybe, maybe.
To
Place.
the end, you guys.
This may be surprising,
Oh,
but in second place, I have to choose Skylanders Giants.
Oh, really?
Second place.
Oh, really?
All
Yeah.
right. I wonder what the
And
first
the
place is
reason
then.
okay.
I put Skylanders Giants instead of all the other Skylanders games is because it's the one I enjoyed the most, even though I most recently played it.
Okay.
But my experience playing it's just been an amazing game. I've loved every second of playing it, and the story is absolutely incredible.
Okay, like I mentioned earlier, the second place has 2 games in it. For a very obvious reason.
Okay, let's hear it.
It also has like a lot of personality that I got from it in me. So
Uh-huh.
also
I like
it
the
started with a very
directions
old
more.
game. It's Sonic Adventure 2 and Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh,
Wow.
I see.
yes.
A classic yet again.
Okay. Very
A classic,
classic.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
I just it had I really resonated with Shadow once he got into the Sonic franchise through Sonic Adventure 2. And with that, I kept following him through what he went through. I resonated with it. It became part of my personality, or basically was part of my personality already. And that's also where I got my edginess from, mainly, not just only.
It's Lord.
Shadow is the best boy.
Yeah.
The bestest of boys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so why
also
is
gave
in
me
your
like
second place?
the how do I say, not motivation, the personality that gave me the possibility to say fuck it all, piece of shit, I don't give a shit about that. The straightforwardness.
Nathan, what is in second place for you?
Would definitely be Kingdom Hearts 2 at that point,
Oh,
for sure.
okay.
Specifically.
Interesting.
I mean, let's be real. You got Disney freaking villains, characters all around, nostalgia right there. So that's like the most hitting point for me. I think my most favorite Disney movie would be Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet, I
Oh, I
freaking
love that one.
Good.
because
That's a
That's a
legendary
good
one.
one.
it
It's
was
so underrated.
It was
If
one
I
of the
ask
most
around, nobody
insane.
knows this for some reason.
The thing is, it was one of the most awesome pirate films I've ever watched. I mean, where are you gonna find a pirate ship that literally flies in space with really
I know,
good
right?
CGI? Even the CGI was pretty
agree.
And I
damn
freaking
good.
love the
aged well.
song.
It aged
I
well,
love
yes.
that song.
The song, because I was gonna say Emperor's New Groove, which is another great film, but
that's also very
I
good.
took everything in context, and when I took everything, I mean from a graphic point and story. Even though I kind of liked Emperor's New Groove, I liked for the comedy side and even for story. Treasure Planet is overall
I
everything.
hated Crisco. I watched it for Kronk.
Kronk is for the memes. Kronk is for the memes. Many people love it.
All
It's for the memes.
for the memes. All
But
for the memes, bro.
Treasure
Long
Planet,
live
Treasure Planet
Okay.
was something else.
Okay, so for me, the reason that it is the second place is definitely have to be one of the reasons is definitely the gameplay. I think the gameplay in Kingdom Hearts 2 is definitely one of the best. I still enjoying it to this day, no matter compared to the other games that I picked from 3 to 10. I still enjoying it. I think the story is very enjoyable. I like also the fact that they put a lot of characters from Final Fantasy game, which is kind of annoying me that they didn't do it in the later games. Which kind of annoying. I don't know why they didn't do it. Like especially Final Fantasy. Disney they put Disney characters, but didn't put Final Fantasy, which was kind of annoying for me. And but what I really like about is the challenge that they can give you, whatever you want to be much more challenging.
So for the second place, the silver medal goes to
Hmm?
Honkai Star Rail.
Oh, Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah,
Second
thought
place.
so. I
Second
thought
place.
so.
Yeah.
Why
I
second?
knew
That
it.
one was missing on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really thought I wouldn't put Honkai Star Rail on the list. Like,
Okay.
come on, you guys.
Okay, so
Of course we know.
okay, so what do you like about this game, and why it's in second place and not first place?
Something. Just kidding.
My number
Nice.
one spot, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild,
Oh,
is my
really?
number one and most favorite game of all time.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
disappointed now.
Yeah, nice.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the
Very
Wild.
good,
There's
very
just
good.
Good choice.
where do I even begin? It was the origin of the Mr. Hero name.
Oh, really?
Because when you reach the like the Lost Woods,
Yeah,
The cogs there call you Mr. Hero.
The design of your name is literally
yeah, they literally call you Mr. Hero, and I was like, oh yeah, I could use that. And since Breath of the Wild was my main content at the time, I decided to call myself Mr. Hero, and that name
I
just
see.
stuck on. And also,
Okay.
like,
That was the origin.
Okay, I
Yeah,
think
like I love
I
Legend of Zelda
think our
games.
first spots
and
are
all
the
that.
games that most resonated with our own personalities.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
We're first place.
Bestie. Do it.
Drum roll, please. No, I'm joking.
Do
Yeah,
it.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait.
What?
Do it.
Oh wait, no, that's that. But no, never mind. Just do it.
Yeah, go for it, Shadow.
So, you guys know a game called In Stars and Time?
Not really.
I keep
what is it?
mentioning it
Heard
a
about it.
lot. It has honorable mentions and all that jazz. Because, first of all, the main character is the one I resonate with most, with all the pun jokes, all the togetherness with all the games. They freaking turned the battle system into a rock paper scissors game, bro.
Oh,
Okay.
the game that you
Now-
on stream, right? You played
Now,
on stream, right?
This game, yeah, I streamed it before. So, with all that, the game also is about how you feel lonely all the time, even if around people. You feel stuck in time. Every day is the same thing going on, but you can change it just a tiny bit to make it feel like you're still alive. That's basically how I feel my entire life.
I see.
Stuck in
Interesting.
time, alone, even though you're surrounded by people. You blame yourself, keep blaming yourself, driving yourself mad, battling your own self, trying to keep yourself sane. And you still try and take on a boss that's basically impossible to beat until some point in your life.
I see.
Trying to connect to people, but sometimes it does. Most of the time, it just doesn't work because if you try to get to the people, trying to get to know you more, they think you're crazy and neglect you.
Okay.
That's
It
my
seems
life
so.
in a nutshell.
I see. So the reason it's your first place is because it's resonant with you much more stronger than compared to the other games. Is that correct?
Yes.
I never
Okay.
thought that as a Kingdom Hearts fan, and you all know what's my answer's gonna be, because I freaking
You're gonna get
I,
canceled.
literally played a lot of it off stream and I really enjoyed, and I can't say anything about the others because I haven't got into them yet, but I will get into them eventually. But
Yeah.
even though my model was based on Kingdom Hearts, and Kingdom Hearts will always be a place in my heart, and also a combination of anime, which inspired me to go with this model, because I thought that elves are the most beautiful freaking races in pretty much in anime and in RPG games and so on and so forth. But even though I love Kingdom Hearts so much to the core, apparently there was another game, surprisingly, in combining all factors, it blew me away for a console game, considering the fact of the production of it limited by the console itself. And that game is 100% the fact that this game should have won Game of the Year, by the way, at least for music or something, especially for music, and that would be Xenoblade. Xenoblade Definitive Edition. Xenoblade
Really?
would be number one. And there,
Oh,
yes,
really?
it was hard for me to say it. Coming from a Kingdom Hearts fan, yes, I find it a very deep place in my heart.
Although you didn't finish it yet?
No, but the fact is, it was the first ever game that made me actually go back off stream and literally go do side quests. Not even Kingdom Hearts actually made me do that, because back in the days, maybe I used to love Kingdom Hearts doing side quests and all and leveling up. But this game, considering all the factors of what makes it nice, is especially music is beyond crazy. And I'm going to be honest, most of the music, especially during adventuring, Kingdom Hearts had great music, but the music compared to what Monolith did in most of the adventuring in the game are beyond crazy good.
So my first day, taking first place. The gold medal goes to, drumroll please.
Dum 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 dum.
Here you go.
Undertale.
Undertale. Oh, nice.
Okay, yeah, that's a
really?
very good one.
Interesting.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
listen, the
Really?
reason why I chose this game above all else and why it is in first place is because it helped me so much when I was in the very dark. I used to be very. I used to. It used to be in the phase in life where I just give up and be depressed over every little thing that I thought I was failing
Okay.
at, or felt like I was not doing good enough.
Mm-hmm.
But Undertale just simply it taught me to never give up on myself, and that my choices do matter no matter what. No matter what, I need to stay determined, and it made such a huge impact on me that I literally changed into being less timid and afraid of everything, to be more, to give a chance to everything no matter what, even if things won't go the
Despite
way I want.
everything, it's still you.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Oh, nice. That's a good
Thank
choice.
you, Bestie. Thank you.
My top one is a game that kind of finished entire genre of absolutely awesome games franchise, which is Metal Gear Solid 4. And most people will gonna say Metal Gear Solid 1 or Metal Gear Solid 3. And it's kind of valid. I actually started playing Metal Gear Solid franchise actually from the third game, and then I played the other games. Yeah, this is something that kind of happens a lot when I played PlayStation 2 games. I actually really enjoyed the third game, and I think they're really great. And actually playing Metal Gear Solid games actually opened me up for understanding that there's more to this with games when it comes to stories. Because before that, the only game that have a very impact gameplay and story was Kingdom Hearts. And when I started playing Metal Gear Solid 3, I saw how in depth a story can get, and how interesting a story can become, and make you more invested. And also the gameplay make you have an option how you want to go through with stuff, and you can be creative as freak with every stuff you can want to do.